The magic number for taking control of the House, 218. NBC News projects that is exactly where the Republicans are right now. I want to bring in NBC News' Steve Kornacki with the latest on this breaking news. A couple of House races called in California and Arizona. Get us up to speed, Steve.
Yeah, Chris, you see, as you say, 218 now. NBC has the Republicans with that magic number. We'll just show you those two districts that were just called that gave the Republicans the majority, secured the majority for a second straight term for them. 6th District of Arizona. Basically, these are the suburbs of Tucson. You can see right here, sort of southeast Arizona. Juan Ciscomani, the Republican incumbent. It's a tough race for him, but now NBC projecting he will hold on. He will retain that seat for the Republicans. So that was number 217 and then number 218. We'll just zoom in here on Southern California, where you got all sorts of, I zoomed in too much. Zoom in on Southern California. There you go. The 41st District. This is Ken Calvert. He's a longtime Republican incumbent. He was first elected back in 1992. Redistricting, though, a couple years ago, put him in a much more competitive district. This was a rematch for him against the Democrat. In this district, when it was redrawn in the redistricting process, you could see, I'll zoom in. It kind of takes in a pretty expansive geographic area, extending from sort of the far fringes of almost the L.A. metro area into the desert, Palm Springs. It took in Palm Springs. Overwhelmingly Democratic area. That's what made it competitive. That's offset, though, by some conservative areas as well. Rancho Mirage is in here. And Calvert, again, he had a close call 2 years ago, another close call, but he hangs on. That gives Republicans 218. And there are still some uncalled races on this map, because you can see here, there's 9 of them, as a matter of fact. Where are they? Look, there's the 2nd District of Maine. That's Democrat Jared Golden. They're going to a ranked choice voting there, but Golden has had the advantage, certainly. There's Marinette Miller Meeks, Republican in Iowa. It's a tight race. Just take a look at this one. It's only an 823 vote difference, but there may not be any more votes left to be counted here. As close as it is, that could be another Republican gain. A couple others the Republicans are eyeing here. The at-large seat in Alaska. Again, the Republican challenger leading the Democratic incumbent, Mary Peltola. Certainly a decent chance, a very good chance. Probably the Republicans can pick that one up as well. They are hoping, Republicans are zooming in again here. This one, look how close. This is Michelle Steele, the Republican incumbent here. This race has now moved inside of 1 point. Still votes to come. Republicans very much hoping to hang on to this one. With the majority that they have right now, it's trying to give themselves any kind of a pad, because this is an exceedingly narrow majority that they're going to walk in with. And also John Duarte, the 13th District of California, another opportunity there potentially for Republicans that would be hanging on to a seat. So could the Republicans get this count up to 221, 222? That's where they would like it to land. That's about the maximum of probably where it could land right now for them. And again, anything like that, say a 222, 213 majority, 221, 214, it doesn't take too many absences or surprise vacancies, and things could get very tight there very quickly for a majority like that.
Yeah, and you already have 2 people who the president-elect wants in his cabinet who are currently members of the House. But let me ask you, Steve, obviously the margin will matter potentially significantly with 9 yet to be called. I didn't know whether or not having 1 called in California and the largest number of outstanding seats had been in California, if that's a sign more could come in quickly. If you want to venture any kind of guess about when we might actually have a final number. There was someone recently who said, I think we'll have it by Thanksgiving. I think we're all in uncharted territory, but tell us what you know.
Thanksgiving of this year?
Yeah. That's a $6 million question.
I got to say, folks, I think are coming to see what I think close election watchers have been frustrated about for a long time, and that is the speed, or more precisely, the lack thereof, when it comes to counting up votes in California. Now, the process really is dictated at the county level. So that's sort of what you're, when you get these calls and you get these batches of votes, the counties are reporting them out. And so it's sort of the schedule that these different counties are on varies widely here. The short answer to your question is some of these, it probably won't take seeing many more votes to confirm maybe a candidate who's leading is actually going to hold on. But in everything that's uncalled for, that's uncalled right now, the decision desk here does want to see some more votes come in. And you're sort of, as I say, you're at the mercy of whatever counties are in the district. And, it's amazing the contrast. I just, for folks who are watching this and kind of scratching their heads, California, very large state. On the other side of the country, you got Florida, a very large state. Florida, we basically had all the results from on election night, by about 11:30. And in California, some of these counties really will go for weeks, just slowly, a couple thousand votes at a time, nothing coming out over weekends often, getting these votes reported out. We said if control of the House came down to California, it was going to be a wait. 2 years ago, Republicans got their 218th seat in the 27th District of California. That was Mike Garcia, a Republican. That's what gave them the majority officially 2 years ago. That was 8 days after the election, and here we are, again, far out from the election, a little farther out this time. It is 8 days this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly the same 2 years later.
All right. Thank you so much, Steve Kornacki. Again, 2 more House races called, giving Republicans the majority in the House.